Well, mic's muted. That's my problem. All right, but should be back now with audio. I had the mic muted. That is my fault. Also, microphones. All right, now we should be rocking. Now the audio should be better. I'm more concerned about the video, but how's the audio? Audio should be much better now. I just switched off the microphone audio to the webcam audio to the microphone audio. So we should be kicking. What's going on, my friends? We good? Same mic, brother. Same mic, but I've just got a boom arm for it now. I don't know if I can show you that. I probably can. I just got a little boom arm. So just a little boom arm there to get it going. Good to see you all. Dino, Pork, Samantha, Joker, Plague, Tuba, Shinobi, Scotty. I'm just reading up at the moment. Plague. I said Plague already. So sorry if I missed anyone. I'm just reading the names off the chat. Good to see you all, my friends. What is cracking? Cheers on this lovely Sunday. What are we? 2 days away from New Year's Eve. 2 days past Christmas. 2 days away from New Year's Eve. Cardinal, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Glad you're here early for the congregation. It's always good when the Cardinal's in early. Ivan, welcome, mate. Oh, glowing. Sorry, brother. How are you, mate? Sorry, I was reading and I got sidetracked. Now, you get a special shout out, glowing. Just for getting missed out on now. You get like your own 10 seconds of dedicated conversation about how you got missed out on, or how you got overlooked. Sorry, how you got missed. What am I speaking like? I'm speaking like a fucking hillbilly. How you got overlooked in the welcome. So there you go. You've just got your own 10, 15 seconds of welcome, mate. So welcome. And if anyone else, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but welcome all. Oh, it's been an interesting week. First of all, I noticed there was some conversation in the chat. I just want to play this. Tell me if you can hear this. How's the audio on the playback?
Has anybody seen Richard? Robert Lupo has been accused of assassinating Richard, but does anyone know why? Why would Richard do Robert Lupo in such a manner?
So how's that coming through? Low audio? Okay. What are we going to do about that? Let's see if we can pump this up a bit. Let's try again.
Has anybody seen Richard? Robert Lupo has been accused of assassinating Richard, but does anyone know why? Why would Richard do Robert Lupo in such a manner?
How was that? Was that slightly better, or was the second one a bit better? Because I don't know how to play the audio, so it goes through my computer and you guys can hear it. I can only know how to play it so it comes through my microphone. All right, I'll try one more time.
Has anybody seen Richard? Robert Lupo has been accused of assassinating Richard, but does anyone know why? Why would Richard do Robert Lupo in such a manner?
I thought, stop auto playing. I thought I'd give Seagal a more of a sophisticated Richard thing. Instead of just calling him Richie and Bobby Lupo, I thought I'd just upgrade it. Anyway, I'm just trying to get the sound right.
Has anybody seen Richard? Robert Lupo is...
By the way, I like the little sigh that he does. Obviously, this is AI, but I like the little sigh that it does.
Robert Lupo has been accused of assassinating Richard, but does anyone know why? Why would Richard do Robert Lupo in such a manner?
Anyway, so it's been a crazy week. I hope you've all had a great week. It's been a crazy week for me. I'm sorry the lighting is poor in here. This room has been a nightmare since I got here. Well, before we get into the disastrous week I've had, we'll get into the good news. Now, the good news is we've got some sponsors, right? And we don't really, but I got some emails during the week that were great. I got an email from Hersheys chocolate. Believe it or not, I've got speakers, Dino, but they're just not very good. It's just one speaker. See, I don't know if you can see it. It's just one speaker right here. Boom, speaker. I got an email from Hersheys chocolates saying they would like to sponsor the channel. Now, it's interesting because I didn't expect Hersheys to have the email address of ivo3040@mail.bg. I thought Hersheys could probably afford their own email address domain, if I'm not mistaken. But look, old Dino here, Dino from Hersheys, who didn't really tell me anything about what he does, but he did tell me he loves my YouTube channel. I'll share it with you guys so you can have a bit of a squeeze. let me show you what. I know, Pork. I know. We're just having a bit of fun. But old Dino here from Hersheys loves my content, loves my unique style, and the bond I have with my audience, which is just probably very generic. And then I get a message back, not from Dino, but I get a message back from Joan Valdez. Joan Valdez is the personal manager of something for the duration of my collaboration. She's going to help me promote something or other. They're a well-known chocolate brand, yada, yada, yada. Now, she wants me to click on something. It's called GV. Thank you, brother. Welcome as well, my friend. And thank you also. Good to see you, brother. Hope you had a good Christmas. And pumping up into the new year. Anyway, basically, they just said they're going to throw me $500 for no reason. If I'm not satisfied, I can just throw up my own price. They want me to click on some document to look at. It's not even at DocuSign. It's DocuSigning. They didn't even bother, DocuSigning.com. So yeah, I ignored that one, unfortunately. But that wasn't it, though. That's not it. If you think that's it, don't be stupid. That is not it. Canon cameras also emailed me saying they love the content, blah, blah, blah. They'll give me some information. We'll need a promo video that highlights the best aspect of our products, showing usability for bloggers and content creators. By the way, I have no idea what Canon does. I've got a printer from Canon. I don't know anything about blogging and shit, but anyway. We will also be willing to cover all the costs of promoting your video on different platforms. Well, isn't that generous of them? Payment for the video will be within the budget based on your average views. Do you like it? Now, that's where I knew it was professional, right? When it was written by someone that sounds like an Indian or Filipino person living abroad. Payment for the video will be within the budget based on your average views. Comma, do you like it? If it would not be difficult, could you send us statistics of your channel? First of all, you'd say if it would not be too inconvenient. Not would be. So, Mr. Singh, Mr. Singh or Hardeep in balls would be another person who probably did it. Or Steve from customer service. Hello, I'm Steve from customer service. So it could be him too. But anyway, but that's not all. Next up, Logitech. Logitech also emailed me to tell me, honestly, what I was expecting someone to say is that we need to get head office on the line and check if these guys are legit. How did no one say that? I was expecting one of you guys to say, we better get head office or home office, Pork and Joker. I was expecting one of you guys to come in and say, you know what, the only way to verify this is to get home office on a secure line or head office on a secure line. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, missed opportunity. I had to do it for you. Missed opportunity. Yeah, exactly right, Glowing. Bank details. DZ, good to see you, mate. How are you, bud? So Logitech offered me a top tier innovation, blah, 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 blah. They told me to let them know. I did respond to Logitech, but they didn't give me any response. What's this USB device not recognized? What's going on there? Which USB device is not recognized? Okay, that's concerning. Is everything still working? I think everything's still working. So anyway, it's high office. Yeah, 100%, Dino. I know they're all fake, mate. Don't worry. My responses to them have been, if you've noticed that my responses to them are all just, let me know more. Because I'm not a moron. I mean, I'm a moron, but I'm not that much of a moron. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm a knob. Oh, what's going on? I'm a knob, but I'm not that much of a knob. So, yeah. But that was a bit of fun. But this week's been a bit rough. So I moved into the new condo, and the last place that held my deposit, which was only $600, not a lot, but that's all gone. Now, in fairness, I'm not going to play innocent. There was some incidental damage, but they've used this incidental damage to take advantage of the situation clearly and just keep it all. So that was lovely of them. And these people here, I've come here. I've subsequently found out that the owner of this condo has not paid the common fees for 5 years, which means that I can't access the gym or the parking area downstairs, which they neglected to mention. They neglected to mention that. And what else happened? So yeah, I basically said I want to be out of here. The toilet stinks like shit. The hot water, the water's not working. There's no Wi-Fi in here. I'm using the public Wi-Fi, so that's why I'm glad it's still working at the moment. But I'm using public Wi-Fi, and yeah, I just said to him, "Give me a refund. I'll go somewhere else. Eat a dick." I mean, the lighting in here is horrible. The layout's all right. The layout's nice, but there's just too many things wrong, man. And I know that along the way there's going to be more problems. And having to deal with someone when within the first week you can't even get shit happening, how bad's it going to be later on when something else goes wrong, or when I have to get my deposit back again? So fuck these fuckers, I'm out. So my apologies. It's been a crazy week. I haven't had a lot to do. I've started a video. I didn't get to finish it. I mean, the live stream on Wednesday started, but then, you know, we got shit on by the Wi-Fi. On top of that, that's what I was going to get to glowing about technical issues, as well as the Wi-Fi. Sorry to rant a little bit here, but something keeps beeping on my computer. I don't know what. My computer that I bought here, thanks to you guys, thank you very much again, had a hardware issue with the RAM. I kept on getting blue screen of death, and it turns out I ran a diagnostic using YouTube, and it turns out I had the blue screen of death. There was a memory, RAM issue or something, a memory issue. So I took it back, and my 16 gigs is currently running on 8 gigs while I'm claiming my warranty. Someone luckily gave me 8 gigabytes to use in the meantime. So I'm running on 8 gigabytes, not 16 at the moment. It's doing the job, and they're happy to replace the 16 gigabytes. That's fine. But at the moment, yeah, the brand new computer. It's just like I said, you know, it is what it is. I'm a big fan of the man Marcus Aurelius, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to complain, but I'm not going to let it get me down. It is what it is. You know, perspective in life, shit happens. I wouldn't have this new computer if it wasn't for you guys. So I mean, it is, but it's under warranty at least. I got a 3-year warranty from these guys, which is great, and they're going to fix it. If I used the warranty and had to wait for them, it would have been 2 to 4 weeks. But luckily, they gave me a replacement one in the meantime. The guy was really nice, but it is what it is, you know. Sometimes parts malfunction. I thought I had a virus, but luckily it wasn't. So, Kat, how are you, Kat? Sorry, I missed your arrival. Good to see you, my dear. Hope you're well. Humongous, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, bud. Well, that's the way to look at it, glowing. I mean, you know, shit happens. I mean, obviously, you got to put in perspective. How much can I complain about how shit's going on? I'm still alive. There's people in much worse situations than me. 10% of the population or 15% of the population goes to bed at night not knowing where they're going to get food or their next meal from. So I can't, you know, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. But anyway, look, sometimes you need to call head office and just tell them that things are going wrong and you want your money back. And that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I do get all my money back and there's no fucking around with this place. But anyway, so sorry if the video is going to be a little bit slow. I do have partial video that I've done thus far. Where is it? Oh, is it you that's playing up? Why are you playing up? That's interesting. My hard drive's playing up. That's all right. Where are we? Sorry, got sidetracked there. I do have part of a video that I've finished. It's kind of like a New Year. It's kind of like a New Year's motivational hope message, but without the motivation, really. And kind of shitting on other people in the meantime, like we normally do here, obviously. So it's kind of motivational, but it's kind of an end of year. Look forward to 2025. Zig, that's funny you say that, mate. We just covered that. I've been here for a week, but it looks like I'm going to have to get out of here again because it's just been a nightmare, mate. The first week has been a nightmare, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So I better bail while I can probably still get my money back and my deposit. So upgraded RAM. I don't know what that means. I don't have to pay for anything. It's a part of the warranty. He just gave me 8 gigabytes to use now in the meantime while I need my computer because the warranty claiming takes 2 to 4 weeks and I'd be without RAM for 2 to 4 weeks. So he gave me 8 gigabytes to use in the meantime just to get me by until I get the claim back and then I get my 16 gigabytes back fresh. I mean, to be honest with you, the 8 gigabytes is working faster than the what's it called? Corrupted 16 gigabytes. So it is what it is. But everything is slower. I can tell that the stream is slower, the internet's slower, the chat's slower. Oh, if I want more RAM, I don't know. 16 gigabytes was enough though. What do I need more than 16 gigabytes? I don't play games. I just edit videos and shit. So I don't need more than 16 gigabytes of RAM, I don't think. I'm just a simple editor. I'm not a gamer. 16 gig of RAM, and I've got a RTX 3050 or 3060. I'm not sure which one of them. 3050 or 3060, and that does the job, man. It's just that it was shit. It was corrupted, and it wasn't working well, and it was still doing the job. So it just kept on shutting down all the time. You might not, but I mean, I might be crazy, but I feel like I can test. I feel like I can see the difference. But anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, today we've seen that. We've gone through the bullshit. We've gone through the sponsors. Now theme songs, right? Under a terabyte of RAM. I don't even think that exists. Does it, a terabyte of RAM? All right, so there's a few theme songs. Now, you guys heard last week's theme song, okay? Obviously, the first one. I'll play it again for those that didn't hear. We're going to have about 10 minutes of theme songs, then we'll get into some shit. But, all right, everyone remembers this one. Sorry. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Sing along if you know the words. He's a birthday snatching guy with a rodent for hair, a Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair. Using cookies and punani as fuel against his foes. He's eternally searching for the drugs and the sweet homes. Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal is born with the blood of almost every single race. He has his chops, kicks, and hands on belly flare, undefeated by everyone except for flights of stairs. His mumbling and his belly might cause some confusion. Sensei is extremely deadly, but it might could be illusion. Now we're going to be voting on which one's our best intro song, right? There's a few different versions. They're all the same lyrics, but a few different versions. He's the birthday snatching god with the rodent for hair, a Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair, using cookies and punani. The fuel against his foes is eternally searching for the drugs and the sweet homes. Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal is born with the blood of almost every single race. He has his chops, kicks, and hands on belly flare, undefeated by everyone except the flights of stairs. His mumbling in his belly might cause some confusion, since he is extremely deadly, but it might could be illusion. All right, so we get the gist of that one, right? This is the newest version. It's a bit shorter as well. That one goes too long because it repeats it twice. So I don't think we'd play the whole thing as an intro song. I think an intro song should be like 30 seconds to 50 seconds maximum. We'll go with the latest version. Some of you didn't hear this. Those of you that went there on Wednesday night for the live stream didn't hear it. This is the latest version. It's a bit more gritty. Let's call it gritty. Tell me what you think.
He's the birthday snatching god with a motive for hair, a Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair, using cookies and panani as fuel against his foes. He's eternally searching for the drugs and the sweet hoes. Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal is born with the blood of almost every single race. He has his chops, kicks, and hands on belly flare, undefeated by everyone except for flights of stairs. His mumbling in his belly might cause some confusion. Sensei is deadly, but it might be an illusion.
All right, so we'll call that one the rap version, right? Now, then there's this one. Some of you may not have heard this one. There's this one too. A little bit different.
He's the birthday snatching god with the rodent for hair, a Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair, using cookies and punani as fuel against his foes, eternally searching for the drugs and the sweet hoes. Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal is born with the blood of almost single.
Okay, so this is obviously the swing version. It's called a swing version.
He has his chops, kicks, and hands on belly flare, undefeated by everyone except for flags of.
Okay, so that's called it's called swing. I don't know. A friend of mine made these. I didn't make them. A friend of mine made it. All right. Keep trying, Dave. Keep trying, Dave. By the way, before I forget, thanks for reminding me, Dave. You're a legend. Thanks for reminding me. I got to share the screen. Dave just reminded me, right before I forget. I found this video. Now, who does this remind you of? Can we just admire whatever's going on right there? Not only on his face, right? The guy looks like an AI bot, if we're being honest. But look at that hair. Whatever's going on with that hair as well. Who does that remind us of? That's all I'm saying. It looks like someone's painted on hair. Someone's painted on hair. Anyway, I digress. Slightly, yeah, it's tattooed. It looks like it's painted or tattooed. You like the swing version. Oh, we're not done yet. We've got a few other versions. We'll just pump them out quickly. Hold on. Before I forget, we'll pump them out quickly. All right, we got Motown.
He's the birthday snatching god with a rodent for hair. A Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair. Using cookies and punani as fuel against his foes. He's eternally searching for the drugs and the sweet hoes.
So that's the Motown version. Now this is a version that, for some reason, as soon as I think of like rock music, I send it straight to Joker. Joker's my my go-to man for rock. Save the world to make everything ace. Steven Seagal is born with the blood of almost every single race. He has his chops, kicks, and hands on belly flare, undefeated by everyone except for flight of stairs. His mumbling and his belly might cause some confusion. Sensei Seagal might could be an illusion. So my mate added a line there where it goes, only going for girls that are 18 and below whilst munching down cookies and adding 10 pounds of dough. I thought that's a great line. Go with it, mate. You know, he took his own creative flair and he went with it. Shout out to my man, by the way, Glenn, at his channel. If you guys are interested, he's actually got some funky tunes. I started playing it on Wednesday and then I got sidetracked. But look, he's a DJ anyway. He's got a few things. I can't remember what his name was. Funny, that's right. His name was Cut Finger, but I thought it was Cunt Finger. Right when I first, thanks David, legend mate. Appreciate it, brother. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Cheers. Hope you had a good Christmas, mate. Yeah, he's got some funky beats on there and random shit. So check out Glenn's videos. But yeah, he's gonna come over to Thailand soon, and we might collaborate. He might be able to help me out with some musical side of shit or some audio. We'll see. But anyway, he made these songs for me. The rock one for me, I'm a bit of a fan of. I'm not gonna lie. Cunt finger. I mean, even the music's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, right? It caused some confusion. Yeah, no, I don't love it. It's all right. It's not bad, but this is my mate. This is my mate that made this, so I don't mind it. Yeah, for me, the best one I like is this one here. And then number two for me would probably be, I don't know, really. Number two would probably be, I didn't hate House. or synthwave, if I'm being honest. They weren't great, but this one kind of reminds me of being in a lounge somewhere.
He's the birthday snatching god with a rodent for hair. A Zen warrior master that's deadly from a chair. Using cookies and punani as fuel against his foes.
I like them all, but the only one I really love is the rap one and the female rap rock one. Thanks, Joyful. I appreciate it, man. I'll grab myself some cookies over New Year's. The rabbit was supposed to send me some cookies, actually. I don't know if he ever ended up sending them for me, but thanks, Joyful. I will buy some cookies and probably some let's call it some alcoholic beverages. Also, you do need to call head office. That's correct. Get on the line to head office. House wasn't bad anyway. And synthwave. Now this one I like just because the music. I didn't like the singing, but the music just made me feel like the 80s. Like a bit of Top Gun, Hot Shots kind of era. Anyway, that's enough of that. So anyway, what are we thinking? All right, let's do a poll, I guess. I mean, probably the best way to go. Best version. I'm going to call this one. I'm going to call that one rap pop. Female rap pop. What else do we have on there? Rock. Rapping dude. We're going to have to go with Motown. I think Motown. Let's go with the other option will be this, actually.
Meet the man they call Seagal in the dojo by the sea.
Breaking boys karate style,
but tripping on his feet. Flapping wings and striking poses in his judo gi. Watch him battle windmills with his feathered energy. Sensei Seagal's here again to teach you what you need.
All right, that's the only other version, then we're done. Jingle with different lyrics, we're going to call that one. So you have to vote on which one you prefer. All right. No more, please. They all suck hairy bollocks. Where's my Rick and Morty cookbook? I have no idea what the fuck that means. I want Thrash. Who's Thrash? Well, we'll see what the vote says. Oh, dude, I thought everyone was. I thought most people would have voted for the chick. How's everyone going for Rock? Okay, I wasn't expecting that shit. Now, last week, just did a fucking big deep breath like I was about to die. Then, I like the Wizard of Oz. I liked him then. It sucks. Okay, Callum, if I'm a Rock for the win. All right, now. Last week we didn't get to watch the video. We carried on for a while, so we're gonna watch the videos that we didn't go through last week that I've just bookmarked for the sake of it because it is what it is. Eminem. I should use Eminem's voice to make me a rap. That's a good idea, Dino. I'll write that in my this little book here. Is my little book of ideas. It's got all sorts of scribbles in there, and most of it which make no sense to you, but for me, it does make sense. Eminem singing Seagal song. It's a good idea. Anyway, we'll watch those things that we didn't get to last week. But the plan when I settle in, I'll be making videos nonetheless. I just got a little bit cocked around this week by everything that was happening between the last condo and this condo. This week, I think it should be a bit smoother. My plan is I've got a Jim Bullshitto video coming up where basically we're going to be having a bit of a laugh at some lovely individuals piss farting around on machines. I'm releasing a course. Obviously, I'm not, but I'm doing a video about a course. I'll be releasing a course teaching people how to be, well, we'll see. We'll get there. And then we're going to also have a Bushido video about women getting knocked the fuck out. So that's the plan for the next week. Obviously, in between that, Lawman Season 2 is coming out. But yeah, that's the plan at this point for the next video. This video, like I said, this week I did a video about a little bit of a, guys, we can all make it. Don't be too sad. Don't be too down on yourself. But also don't listen to the douchebags on the internet telling you to, be awesome. So you don't have to be awesome. Being okay is fine. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be a super awesome go-getter. Take it easy, Dave. Happy birthday to Junior McCaslin. Happy 8th birthday, mate. And I hope Sonic is a good movie for you. There's no way you should be watching this stream because your dad shouldn't be having you on here watching this. But happy birthday to your son, David. And thanks again, mate. I appreciate it. Take it here. Sonic 3, huh? Is that the one with Keanu in it? Isn't Keanu in that? Anyway, I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't have kids. I've got nephews, but they're across an ocean at the moment. Lenny, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you can make it in. Taking a break from your altar boy duties. I like it. All right, now we're going to start off with just some random videos that I found interesting, and then we're going to get into Seagal-related paraphernalia. The video that I said, anyway, there's going to be a certain flow to it. We'll see how we go. Dave Blunt is the couch. I don't know what that means. By the way, yeah, I don't know shit about music at all for the most part, but sometimes I hear shit. Obviously, he can't hold the note compared to Sensei Butterbean, singing the song Strut. But anyway, the point I wanted to make there is, he's got pretty good vocals, but he doesn't quite compare to Sensei. I'm pretty sure if Seagal was there toe to toe with him, Chester would sound like Cyrax, right? I mean, that's all I'm saying. But not a great song though, still nonetheless, great song. Oh man, this guy here. Okay, this is completely off topic. Most of this shit's off topic, but this is completely off topic. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this shit. This is possibly the greatest interview ever. And we're going to have to stop and watch this as it goes through. Because this guy, is this a skit? I don't know if this is a skit, but this is fucking marvelous.
Hi, so tell me about yourself.
Sir, I am sitting in front of yourself.
So first of all, I mean, I commend the guy for trying the English, but he's calling a chick sir, unless she identified her pronouns, which I doubt it, because this was... why was it so slow, man?
Myself, Rakesh Mohanty, and I am technology nerd. But if you will ask me what is my passion, I will say hardware.
Now, you got to keep listening to this because the man's a linguist. He's got a good grasp of the English language.
But this is for the first time I am doing on Skype.
Skype, you mean?
Pardon, sir?
Go on.
Sir, I am from Jharsuguda. I studied 10th.
I don't know why he decides to tell her all this shit, like as if anyone understands. Oh, so it's a comedy skit. Oh, damn it, man.
Graduate Cambridge Institute, Ranchi, not from England, note it. And I am putting my screwdriver everywhere and seeing what is happening. All
right, you just killed it for me, Zig. If that's a comedy skit, it just kills everything for it. It just loses all of its humor now for me. It's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. That hurts. That hurts.
I am a hidden scientist.
Okay, so what experience do you have?
Sir, I am working with BSNL telephone company.
Yeah, good call, GV. I like that. That is probably that's Steve from customer service that sent me all those. Hello, this is Steve from customer service. He sent me all those job offers, the sponsorship deals. You're right.
Whenever the line goes off, I write the telephone combat.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Havard. Well, we're not going to watch. I don't want to watch this anymore now because I feel. Yeah, it hurts. I am having a rough week, Kat. All those things have happened, and now I found out that this skit is not even real. This is more devastating than all the condo stuff that happened. This is more devastating than all the bullshit that's happened during the week. Finding out this skit was fake, you've just shattered my world, Zig. You hurt me, mate. You shattered me. I mean, he rides a telephone cumber. I mean, come on.
And make the line good. And during my spare time, I chat on girls on Facebook.
I mean, he talks to girls on Facebook. I mean, you know, yeah, exactly right, Pork. When you call home office or head office, this is the guy you get. Although that shits on everything now. I mean, that hurts. But could you imagine though? By the way, I listened to a podcast for those English viewers out there, Glowing and whoever else from England. Carl Pilkington, Ricky Gervais, and Stephen Merchant. I've shown you a few of his videos, but there's a podcast that I've listened to 15, 20 years ago, and I still listen to now. And people often wonder if Carl Pilkington is a character or if he's real. I think you could say the same thing about Seagal. Could you imagine if he comes out and just says he was trolling everyone right now with a pipe and a glass of brandy, just saying this was all just a joke? It would have been monkey news. Monkey chimpanzee, that monkey news, yeah. Oh yeah, they were great, mate. White Van Carl, Blockbusters, Can You Believe It, Educating Ricky. I mean, I've memorized all of those episodes pretty much off the top of my head. But yeah, it would be great if Seagal turned out to be a character. It would be brilliant. I think this guy called me and tried to say, he definitely did.
Also, I collect pan masala records.
I mean, that should have given away that it was a fake skit right there. But nonetheless, he's a funny dude. All right, now this is why ads back, I think in the when was this, in the 90s maybe, were more awesome back in the day. This is a Mentos ad, by the way. It's not a real commercial, but it's hilarious.
Hey, Stacy. Do you want to go out sometime?
Pretty realistic. I'll give it to these blokes. They made a good commercial. Stacey should have said yes to bitch. Should have said yes, Stacey. Should have said yes. Should have just said yes, you bitch. Anyway, that for me was hilarious. You know, if the bitch said yes, they wouldn't have had a problem. I don't know why. I just find that shit hilarious. There's a bit of a mixed bag in here. Yeah, there's some really random shit in here. Now, some of you probably know who this guy is, Al Jokes. I didn't know, so I was just watching this, right, humorously. I didn't think it was real, but I was watching it wondering where it was going. So let's just have a bit of a, yeah, it could be early 2000s, Cat. I mean, it could have been done 2020 and they just used an old filter for all I know, but it does have a bit of an oldie look to it. Blake Lively. What happened to Blake Lively? I don't know anything about her. Isn't she married to Ryan Reynolds? Did he belt her up? Did Deadpool beat up his missus? Was Deadpool's missus being a bitch to Deadpool?
Popular American YouTuber known as Al Jokes has been arrested in Dallas, Texas today on felony robbery charges. Bank officials say the value was
Well over $300,000.
under Texas law. Theft in excess of $300,000 is considered a first-degree felony, which carries a minimum sentence of 5 years in prison. Police raided the YouTuber's Dallas apartment earlier this morning, unable to find and recuperate what was stolen, begging the question, where did all the sperm go from the sperm bank he robbed?
I'm sorry, man, but that's funny. I don't care where you come from. That shit's funny. Sarah's, how are you, my friend? That shit's funny as shit. I don't care. Her co-star in the movie, hashtag man. Okay, really? Her co-star in the movie, hashtag me too'd her ass. What does that mean? Her co-star in the movie, hashtag what? She groped her co-star? That was great, by the way. That skit. Just the ending that he robbed the sperm bank. I mean, that's hilarious. I don't know who this guy is, but props to him. Al Jokes. I'll give him that. I was watching that thinking, where's this going? Where's this going? And then he turns and he's got the sperm on the face. It was gold. Ah, she was sexually harassed. Okay, wow. That sucks for her. Okay, this guy just eats weird shit. I found this interesting.
Today we're tasting the world's most exotic meats.
Where's he buying this shit from? Can anyone tell me where he's buying this shit from for starters also?
Starting with water buffalo, and it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly right, GV, by the way. It was a smile. Anyone tell me where water buffalo you can probably buy in America, right? Anywhere in America, I assume?
Super tender and juicy, so tender. No gaminess, and I actually think I'd choose it over beef. Next up, frog leg.
Now, I could probably eat water buffalo. I don't know if I could eat frog's legs. This guy just eats anything like it's fucking, yeah.
Fried up, they're a little fishy, but really packed with meat.
It's like a fishy chicken.
Python was kind of like...
Okay, so frog legs, no, right? Water buffalo is just basically a cow with horns, right? A cow with horns.
No gaminess, and I actually think I'd choose it over beef. Next up,
Fuck
frog
off.
legs. Fried up, they're a little
No frog
fishy,
legs.
but
Fuck that.
really packed with meat.
It's like a fishy chicken.
Yeah.
Python was kind of like...
Now, why the fuck would you? Why do you need to eat snake for? Why you got to eat snake? There's other animals to eat and shit. Frog legs are delicious. Fuck that. Why the fuck that? What are we all French all of a sudden? We're eating frog legs? Wah wah, oui, oui. No need.
calamari, but a bit more tough and stringy. With a dipping sauce, it
Yeah, I don't mind sucking on some frog nuts, but I'm not going to eat some frog legs.
wouldn't be bad at all. Kind of reminds me of the frog leg.
I feel like, by the way, frying things is like the safe white person way of eating it, right? Like if you don't know how to, if you're scared to eat shit, you do the white person thing of frying it. Otherwise, you'd boil it or cook it in some kind of stew. That's how ethnic people would do shit.
Marinated the kangaroo in some herbs.
Kangaroo, obviously, we're going back to my hometown now. That's not that strange to me. I've tasted kangaroo mince. I haven't tasted a steak. I've tasted mince.
Citrus and red wine. A bit gamey and lean, but surprisingly tender and reminded me of beef. Melted in your mouth. Next was ostrich. Honestly, quite tender, but it wasn't great. A very strong irony flavor that just didn't sit well at all.
I don't like this ostrich.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat ostrich either. But you know what the thing is? If you're hungry, you'll eat anything. And culturally, everywhere's different, right? Like Indians don't eat beef, but I love the shit out of beef. I'm guessing everywhere kind of eats chicken. I mean, I don't eat, people don't eat pork. I don't eat pork because of the way I was raised. There's a lot of shit going on. So, some people eat rats, some people eat dogs. I'm not on board myself because, I had a pet, but.
Ooh, oh, the aftertaste. Turtle. Buttermilk brined and fried.
So where the fuck is this guy getting turtle? Someone tell me where this motherfucker is getting turtle. Who even sells turtle? Turtle's like an Asian country kind of weird shit. Not like America weird shit. What's going on there? Where do you get turtle from? You just go to your local fucking Costco and get turtle?
To a nugget, and it might just be because I knew it was turtle, but this one was not for me. Fishy and stringy, no bueno. It turns out people eat and you can actually buy a possum. Did not smell good. It did not taste good. In fact,
Again, possum. Where's this motherfucker getting possum from? We eat turtle soup here in Michigan. You catch it. Okay. That's a fair point. That's a fair point, Leroy. You could catch it yourself. That is a fair point. Already ate a human. Yeah, you could probably do that shit as well nowadays. El Rata Burger. Humongous. The old demolition man. Do you see any cows around here?
in fact, it weirdly tasted like canned tuna. Tasting Beaver was not on my 2020
Again, beaver. We don't really have beavers in Australia, but I'm guessing that's very an American kind of thing that you'd eat.
for bingo card. But here we are, and I can't emphasize enough how much I dislike it.
So you could just kill any animal and eat it? Is that what you're basically saying? You could just kill a possum in your backyard and eat it if you wanted to? Is that the general gist of what we're saying here? You can kill a squirrel and eat it. You're all good. You're good to go. You're just going to do that in your backyard. Is that what you think this guy's doing? Just killing beavers and squirrels and fucking possums and pythons and eating them? Or you reckon someone's selling shit to him? Sending shit to him. He can't.
Have you ever had an iron tasting food or like just blood flavor?
Have any of you had beaver before? Has anyone had beaver? Has anyone eaten beaver before? Give me a 1 if you've had beaver. And I'm not talking about muff diving, all right? I'm not talking about muff diving. I knew someone was going to bring up the joke of muff diving. Before I even bother reading the comments, I'm not talking about slaying trim or muff diving here. I'm talking about actual beavers, the animal. not the clunge. See, I knew everyone was going to say, see, you're all doing it. I said, don't do it. Maybe there's a delay. There's obviously a delay. I didn't get in fast enough. I didn't get in fast enough.
It's not good. That costs $100.
Now that I'm a Florida man, I had to try Gator. Almost like the dark
Gator I've had here in Thailand, actually. I haven't had it fried. I've had it grilled. It wasn't bad.
meat of chicken, and it was really quite good. This could pass for a chicken nugget. Next was Maui Nui Axis Tier, and this one stole the show. Virtually zero gaminess. It is
Yeah, that looks like a lamb chop to me, or a beef chop. That looks awesome.
truly the Wagyu of venison. This $100 Bluefoot chicken tasted exactly like a chicken. By no
Yeah, fuck that. Who's paying $100 for a chicken? You got to be a dumb shit to pay $100 for a chicken. All right, here's my Aussie friends here. Oh. Are we good? What happened there? Fuck that. Are we good? No, it said I had a disconnection. I don't know why. That's a bit annoying. Comes with the slow internet connection, I believe. Sorry about that. I was talking about this Aussie guy. Did you get?
Idle, except for this one. But these mates weren't willing to explain. Did you realise there's a lockdown? Don't work for some of those snags. It's going to be good as.
Yeah, so this guy was cooking snags. For those of you that aren't aware, snags is a slang term for sausage in Australia. And basically, this was during COVID, and this guy thought, fuck it. It's out in the open. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook some sausages for me and my mates. And this cameraman came all up in his shit, and he didn't appreciate it.
Do you realise there's a lockdown?
Do you realize there's a lockdown?
Don't work for some of those snags.
So basically, the guy goes, do you realize there's a lockdown? And he says, oh, I can't wait for some of these snags.
It's going to be good as.
They're going to be good as, which means they're going to be delicious. And then bam, he just knocks the microphone away. That guy's a legend. There's a few Aussie characters in here. Now this is I believe in America, my American friends. This is where I see a lot of this shit. Probably because you got more people, so a lot more YouTube videos happening. But
What are you doing? Go away.
no, sorry, I was wrong. This is England. England, my bad. I apologize. This is England, clearly. I mean, did you see how quickly that bitch turned? She just turned really quickly.
What are you doing? Go away.
I mean, she just turned into like a psycho little wench pretty quickly, though. That's what I'm just saying. Anyone eating fat rolls? Yeah, fat rolls. What are we watching? We're watching Schmeagol. We're watching a bunch of psychotic shit. All right, now, okay, now again, this dude was just awesome. I'm saying this guy was just good. I mean, I can't even do this with two legs unless this is AI. Someone tell me if this is AI, but I don't think it is. Maza, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Dude's got one leg. Bruv's got one leg. And the motherfucker, he just throws the stick away. He says, fuck the stick. I don't need the stick. Now, I mean, again, am I missing something or what? Because he just did a fucking backflip with one leg. Yeah, someone try and do a one-legged squat right now, or a one-legged. Yeah, it's fucking hard. That's talent, man. And you know what I thought about this? I thought about Raygun instantly when I saw this shit. Yeah, Dino. I thought instantly Raygun, you know what I mean? Like, this guy can do all this fancy stuff, but did he make it to the Olympics? No, he did not. Did he captivate the world with his dancing moves? Maybe, but not to the extent that Raygun did. That's all I'm saying. Raygun, she revolutionized the dance world. Sure, this guy can do moves that most people can't do with two legs. And yeah, sure, he threw his crutch away and he did some badass shit. But he did not do the Raygun move. That's all I'm saying. So respect to this guy, but yeah, Raygun. Raygun's the way to go. I'm with you guys. I see the chats. Yeah, I see the chats on board here. Yeah, Dino, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. Raygun's the way to go. I think this is another Australian guy, or it's Australian commentator. I don't know who this bloke is, but he's got a cool name and he runs like the fucking wind, man. This kind of brings me back to my Hollywood Bollywood video about where I said black dudes can all run fast. So about here, right about here, this guy said, "Fuck all you white people and my fellow black man. I'm going."
There and now starts to move through his Gout to the Queenslander. He hasn't even touched the ground yet, the young man, and he's boomed away here in the heats, and he's gone.
I mean, he just said, "Fuck you all. I'm going. I'm just running. I'm just going to get. I'm running to the well to get some water and some rice and rations." Is that racist? I don't know, but he's running. Gout's running. I mean, he's from Queensland in Melbourne, so you know. But he fucking destroyed. Man, these Africans, man, I'm telling you, they got that Masai Mara tribe just running for like days and shit in their genetics. That's all I'm saying. Gout just destroyed all those white people. Here's a bloke laughing at an American dude. He's got 17 wives. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought about GV. His name's Gout, which is like, usually, I don't know why, isn't it down to fatness or something? You got gout, but yeah. 50-pound bag of relief rice. Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah. Why is there no audio? What's going on here? Play some shit, motherfucker. Okay, the volume on this is shit. Okay, so the audio is shit. This guy's got 84 wives, 84 kids with 17 wives, and he laughs at the American. We're just going to skip that. And he laughs at the American dude. Okay, now is this real, man?
Yes, Cynthia, I'm here.
This is real too? This is some sad shit. I don't know if I should play this because it's going to bring the channel down. But this guy's son got raped, so he went and fucking killed everyone that did it. So I don't think we should play that. We'll skip that one. Okay, this can't be real. Apparently, there's a promotion going on, right? And whoever wins gets a promotion.
Their boss told them only one of you will get a raise, so they decided to fight for it, and whoever wins will have it.
I mean, how can this be legal in any country? I mean, where's the HR department here? I mean, I hate HR for the most part. They're a pain in the ass.
Their boss told them only.
But I feel like the HR department. And why is the boss refereeing? There's no way the boss is refereeing. I mean, just none of it makes sense.
One of you.
Software engineer versus product manager. This seems like some kind of new weird Japanese game show where it's like box in your office at lunchtime kind of shit.
Get a raise, so they decided to fight for it, and whoever wins will have it.
I mean, no one blocks at all, so they're just horrible at it. But okay, so Joker, what did you think about this, Joker? What did you think about this, mate? This is in Australia. This is the equivalent of. See, this is what Sensei Seagal would teach people how to shoot a gun with till they become a master shooter like him. I mean, that's pretty sad. That's pretty for soy wristed. But what do you need is a okay. I've shot a gun before. The kickback's not that bad, but you get what you can. Yeah, more Aussie brilliance.
A big dog, mate. Think you're fun, you fuckwit. Go fuck yourself. What do you expect, mate? You're walking a fucking llama. Yeah, you look like one, you fuckwit. Look out.
So for anyone who doesn't know what happened, this guy's walking down the street with an alpaca,
A big dog, mate.
and this guy says, "That's a big dog, mate." Shove that camera up your ass. Stop fucking pointing at me.
Go fuck yourself. What do you expect, mate? You're walking a fucking llama.
Go get some fucking brains.
Yeah, you look like one, you fuckwit. Look out.
So, fuck off, you damn cunt. I don't know. So this is just funny for the sake. Put your act hunt for Aussie. Put what? Put your act hunt for Aussie culture. I don't know what the fuck that means. This is just fucking amusing because karma's a bitch. Yeah, motherfucker crumbled like a fucking potato, crumbled like a fucking, I don't know, apple crumble. Fuckwit deserves what he deserves. That's what you get for being a dickwad. I mean, this feels like it's got to be somewhere in America. I don't know why, because I just assume everything lunatic is American.
This is jetbag racing, and although most people think it's just in sci-fi movies, it actually exists in real life. These jet-powered bags can hit speeds of up to 80 miles an hour.
Again, weird shit. I don't know why that's on there. We'll skip that one. Okay. Now, those of you out there that think that comedies, it's got to have its limits. I agree with you to some extent, but sometimes things are just funny when they happen to midgets or hobbits or dwarfs. That's all I'm saying. I'm just going to say that and play the video. Now, I've seen a lot of full-sized adults tumble on a skateboard. And, it's not that funny. It's all right. But when you see little people tumble, I hope you're bless the fella. I hope he's all right. But I don't know why. I just find it amusing. Call me an asshole. But I am. This guy tries to crack some coconuts. This will make it into a future bullshito video because he's a knob. Why would you go out in public with a camera crew if you don't even know what you're doing? I mean, he missed the first. He hit the actual metal. Coconut, missed, got it, missed, got it. He smashed his hand on the metal that many times. He smashed his hand on the metal that many times. Honestly, what a fucking dickhead. You're a cunt. I get it, bro. You're a cunt. I get it. You're a cunt. That's like Mike cunt. Oh, is it a channel, is it? You told me it's a channel. All right, we'll check it out. We'll get into the end of this and I'll get there, Dino. Don't worry. This is another bloke who, karma. Karma's a bitch, man. It exists. Boom. I'll tell you what, right? I've got a saying, and again, we're not going to get all fucking deep on this shit, but I've got a saying, right? Alex, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. How's things, my man? The universe gives you what you need when you need it, not what you want when you want it. Now, I know that sounds fucking like all these other douchebags that I'm about to make fun of in a minute, but that is a true saying. That's all I'm saying. That's a very true saying. Now, we're going to finish on this. I'm going to play a video. I'm going to go for a piss.
find it hard though, like obviously the three nieces. Yeah. What about that?
Did you have siblings?
No. My brother's children.
Oh, but you got a brother.
I've got a brother.
See, I don't think she understands what siblings means. That's a problem there.
Siblings? I haven't got siblings, no. No. Do you know what? I've got three nieces. I see them through. I find it hard though, like obviously
The three nieces.
yeah. What about that?
Did you have siblings?
No.
That's about as stupid as you get. All right, now I'm going to go for a quick piss. In the meantime, I'm going to play the latest video that I started. It's just really rough draft. And I haven't quite got to the Seagal bit of the video yet. I finished with Seagal, so I haven't quite got to there yet. But I'm going to play this video while I go for a quick piss. All right, I'm going to duck out because I'm in my jock, so I'm going to turn the screen off. That has to be done, sorry. All right, sit tight. I'm going to play this bad boy. Look, who's that guy? Oh, look at that guy. So I didn't have a shave. I got to, I'm gonna refilm this bit, but I'm gonna go for a quick piss.
Hello, fellow humans.
Oh man, that's annoying. All right, let's try this again.
I am Sensei Seagal. I am but a simple 41-year-old broke Australian YouTube content creator currently living in Thailand. I wasn't always just a bloke making videos with the hopes of making people laugh in a shitty world and being rewarded for it. I did the normal grind to try and get ahead, but I got nowhere. As a content creator, I constantly see videos telling me I need to be more awesome. I need to level up. I need to be better. I'm basically a loser. And that's a pretty fair assessment. Right, Big Daddy Seagal?
Yeah, that is pretty accurate. I mean, I love you, champ, but by today's standards, you're a loser. Low-value, pathetic male. You need to be more like me. Snatch some birthdays, son.
Quickly! Videos about hitting the gym, driving fancy cars, and eating in expensive restaurants. Talking to beautiful women and enjoying the finer things in life. Wearing extremely tight jeans. Creating crappy crypto scams. These videos are everywhere.
I have a world-class ass. You've never met anybody like me, and you probably never will. Because you're a cunt with a vagina king.
Oh my gosh! What are you driving? It's a roll excavator. I guess. Oh my gosh! What is your income, dude? $320,000 a month.
Phenomenal. I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snaps, because you're all cunts.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life.
All right, 1 minute. I'm coming back now. I'm coming back. All right.
For 24 hours in a day, you cannot be sleep 8 hours a day.
And everybody you know is a cunt. Don't you understand that? You know anybody with any balls whatsoever?
The wealthiest people on earth, the reason they're multi-billionaires is not because they have 100 rental units. The reason they are multi-billionaires is because they have a company that's valued at multi tens of millions, and they just take a loan out whenever they want.
Okay, this is just interesting advice, right?
Well, righto, everyone. Just
Everyone just start a $1 billion business, right? And that's all you got to do. Then you can take out a loan. That's all you can. That's it. What am I putting on? Ladies' clothes. What am I putting on ladies' clothes for? What's going on? What am I putting ladies' clothes?
Business that's worth multi-millions and billions. That simple. Lazy.
You know any real men?
I toil away like Vin Diesel, spending my Saturday nights making videos that I think are amusing, and I hope people agree. And often, it gets barely any views. The money earned is barely that of a part-time job. But you persevere and you keep moving forward. You probably grind away in your 9 to 5 in the hopes that you get that promotion to earn more money to one day get out. Free yourself. Do more for your family. Have some breathing room. The goal is to one day get that fuck you money, or at least not have to worry about money on a regular basis. I'm right there with you, my friends. So we keep grinding away and persisting. And then some young lady comes along with a very particular set of skills.
Now, I know I put this bitch on before in a video. I'll put it on, Dino. Calm down. It's going to come. Just relax. We're going to get to the second half of the YouTube in a minute. Now, I know I made a video about this chick before, but I just want to highlight the point that, she's the most recent example of a piece of shit that, reached new heights.
That is, slobbering and sucking on certain appendages, and suddenly she becomes an overnight money-making machine.
Oh, you gotta give him that fuck to it. Spit on that thing. You get me?
success, rose to stardom, made lots of money, and ultimately went down the inevitable influencer path of scamming followers or diddling underage followers.
No, it's true, he did.
In this case, the former. Though I'm sure some young lads would have enjoyed being diddled by the groin gobbler.
I mean, you know, say what you will about the groin gobbler, but she'd probably do a good groin gobbling. Obviously, I mean that's her whole skill set.
I don't highlight this to shatter your confidence and make you think the world is just a cesspool of degeneracy that places no value on actual skill or talent. That you're working away and trying to invest for your future, and then some hillbilly hoglicker comes along and earns more than you will in a lifetime. That you're destined to just be average and mediocre unless you do something extremely wild, unacceptable, and batshit crazy.
I mean that's the general formula nowadays, isn't it? Someone going out there, see you, Diana. Bye bye. I see someone saying bye, Diana. See you, Diana. Have a good New Year.
Rise up, gamer boys. It's time to get your gamer gal bathwater.
So you know what the thing is, right? Again, that's something. There's someone selling a kit of her shit for $850. Again, the thing is, like, we'd all plow her. All the dudes in this chat would plow her. We're not saying we wouldn't destroy her, but would you pay like $30 for her bathwater? I mean, that's just next level shit. Like, again, definitely slay. I mean, who wouldn't destroy that? But I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Retarded, like really retarded.
Be more, be rock, do more.
Rather, I'm here to tell you that there is hope. Hope for me, and if you're a loser like me, there is hope for you also. Perspective. This new year is the year you go from being a pathetic, average, talentless loser into a pathetic, average, talentless winner. Trust me, it can be done, and I will show you the pathway to get there. No, I'm not selling you a course, but we'll get to that later. I mean that I'm here to show you a few talentless pieces of frog feces that achieve success.
I mean, these people have got to be like, they've got to be like manufactured by companies that, you know, that have, yeah, I know, GB. Companies that just make talent, right? They're just like they're not real.
It should give us hope for so many reasons.
I'm interested, tell me more.
I've already shown you the most recent example of a woman whose entire resume consists of super suction and semen slurping skills. I'm not kidding you. That is the truth. That is literally all she can do.
I don't even know who the people are that she's spoken to. Who's Josh Richards? I don't know who Josh Richards is. I know Holly Madison was Hugh Hefner's bitch. I know Jake Paul. I know Wiz Khalifa. I know Mark Cuban. I don't know who Brooke someone is. Jojo Siwa. I think it's some kids person. I'm not sure. Who are these people? And why they?
That inevitably guarantees you your own podcast, or at the very least, appearances on popular podcasts.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub.
All you need is a catchy phrase, a shtick, an angle. That's pretty much it.
Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that?
Say you'll do something wildly stupid or embarrassing, and the idiots in society will eat it up. That's who we're cashing in on here. The plebs in society. The idiots. The people that think dancing or twerking in public places is a good idea. Or posing for photos with wild animals is a solid survival decision.
An imbecile, like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Or holding up traffic just to be a big old pain in the ass for your own ego. Everyone remembers the Island Girls. And if you don't, then I envy you and the world that you live in. I wish I lived there with you.
Don't leave me here, please.
Briefly, these two brothers went from being the lead.
So I don't know if you guys know these guys, but if you don't, you're awesome. You probably shouldn't want to know.
He's talented.
But I don't even know what these guys do. I don't know who these. I know who they are, but I don't know what they do. Like, what do they actually do? What do they do? Like, what are they bringing? What value are they bringing? Or someone tell me. Like, what are they bringing?
One of these singers I've ever heard.
I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to
island boy.
I got a special surprise for you guys soon, by the way, coming up in this video.
What grind? You gonna keep that gun? I'm just staring at the sign. I'm so full gazing. I'm like, pull out stand. I'm an island boy. Put my vest on, yeah, like a wild woman trying to make it to the top. I'm an island boy. I've been trying to make it. I ain't sitting with a gang slang. You ain't just saying no time.
What the fuck is he? What's he even saying? What the fuck's he even saying?
To hanging out, amongst other things, with Jack Doherty, the annoying internet weasel.
3, 2, 1.
To creating an adult entertainment account where the two brothers engage in some French tongue wrestling with each other.
All right, now, how much is someone gonna have to pay you to make out with your own goddamn brother? I mean, honestly, think about it, right? I mean, he's making out with his own brother, and they're twins. They're fucking twins.
If these two pillow-biting cane sniffers can make it with absolutely no talent, and I do mean absolutely no talent, then there is hope for everyone. Now, they've obviously faded into obscurity, but they had their moment, which means that anybody can.
You ain't just saying no time. Through the storm, through the rain.
There is even hope for me. I just need that big break. I just need to keep working at it.
I'm just a middle-aged baldy, just trying to make it. Yeah, I'm a balding man, just trying to make it. I got my 4 eyes and my sloppy goatee. I got my choppy thighs and my tiny pee-pee.
Let's see if we can send that shit strictly viral, eh?
All right, is my version better or what? Is my version better than their version, or what's going on? I think my version was better. My lyrics were way better, I reckon. I mean, come on, give me a thumbs up for that shit.
Pushing your body to extreme limits and the verge of death is also rewarded nowadays in society. I see young individuals pumping themselves full of steroids to become the next big thing. Sure, it comes at the expense of a shorter lifespan and whatever mental side effects, but the ability to wipe your own ass. But you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Make that bank. Drive those Lamborghinis. Flex those watches. Hang out with other influencers. Start your own podcast. Go to Dubai and do all of that stuff.
They may speak about freedom. They may tell you that they are so free. They're not. They're not as free as you think they are. Their lives aren't as good as they make you believe. It's only because they're trying to sell you their lifestyle and they've got nice course or program they can buy. And it's still not enough. Now we need to get to 2 million subscribers, 3 and 4 and 5. When does this stop?
So anyway, it's I'm halfway through. I'm just fucking around with shit. But like I said, that video is just going to be a New Year's. You know, there's hope for you in the next year, and it finishes off with Seagal. Obviously, is my prime example of anyone can make it if anyone, you know, if you can make it. All right, now where are we? You keep fucking. You want this Yorak Hunt guy? Who is this bloke? Seems Australian, Aussie. I like that intro music.
Now, you may have noticed that my last 2 videos were about the greatest moments in Australian history. So you're probably thinking that in Australia, nothing bad ever happens.
This guy sounds like a real Guido. What's that about? Gay fest. Gay just means happy, mate. Gay. Who said gay? Where's gay? Gay just means happy. Are we on a gay fest? What the fuck? Yes, Dino, we are. Gay means happy. Get happy, bro. Have a drink, have a joint, get happy. And you need more of this shit. So I think Hersheys are our version of like a chav. Is that right? For the English lads? Dude's wearing a G-string. Are these guys all Aussies?
The secret that Australia is full of pests. Things such as cane toads, flies, mosquitoes, parking inspectors, and mobile speed cameras. It's enough to drive it.
Well, you know what's funny? Anytime I see a video about Australia, it's always about giant animals, dangerous animals, crocodile hunters, or that kind of shit. That's pretty much the only stereotype about big animals, big deadly animals. That's pretty much it, right?
Anyone crazy. But out of all these pests that I've just mentioned, there's one that not even they can stand. And that, of course, is the Hersheys. Hersheys have been around for many years now. But only recently has Hersheys-related content been getting millions of views. So as a man who was born and raised in Melbourne and spent thousands of hours on the public transport system, I thought that now would be the time to share my wisdom and knowledge with the world. So in today's video, I'll be telling you what an Hersheys is, where to find them, how to avoid them, and I'll even give you a little history lesson about how the Hersheys has evolved over the last 30 to 40 years. But before we get into any of that, you may
I will subscribe to this guy's channel and support a fellow Aussie YouTuber.
want to know my credentials. You see, apart from spending thousands of hours on the Melbourne public transport system, I've also watched the Jizzo documentary over 100 times, followed Hersheysgram on Instagram.
You got to be kidding me, right? Is there really an Hersheysgram?
For 5 years, and last but not least, owned multiple pairs of Air Maxes. So with that out of the
Bill, Australia has some crocs and snakes, but America has homeless meth addicts. The most dangerous game of all.
way, let's get into it. The first thing you may want to know is, what is an Hersheys? The stereotypical Hersheys wears a striped polo shirt, tight shorts, a bum bag, Nike TNs, a white Nautica hat, and sometimes some black sunglasses. They usually hang around in packs on public transport or at shopping centres, disturbing the peace and ruining people's day. Some extracurricular activities that Hersheys love to partake in include vandalism, substance abuse, yelling and causing scenes in public.
I use that video in one of my videos.
Rapping, theft, violence, train surfing, and other degenerate behaviour. So now that you're clued up on what an Hersheys is, we'll get into where to find them. As I mentioned before, common Hersheys hangout spots include...
I'm not gonna lie, I do like watching videos of people off their tits on meth in America. I know it sounds harsh.
Public transport, shopping centre bus bays...
What the fuck is that?
Parks, beaches, parks, and sometimes even car parks. Now, luckily for you guys, avoiding Hersheys is even easier than finding them. All you have to do is steer clear of all those spots that I just mentioned. And with that out of the way, we'll get into our history lesson. So,
Hersheys just larrikins. Nah, Hersheys are just pain in the ass. Aussie young kids. I subscribe to this guy's channel. It's not a bad channel, Dano. We'll check it out at some point. I'll check out some of his videos, but I like the guy. Fuck, what was I going to put on? Yeah, that's right. So this last week, I think it was Joker that sent it to me. A video from Ghost Gum, and you know the legend thankfully put a special thanks in the description, sending a shout out to me and some other guy called Roman. I don't know who that guy is, but thanks for the shout out, bud. I appreciate it. It's celebrities who sold themselves to Russia. Obviously, our main man's in there because he's a #1 champion of the big P, the big Putin. Now, he starts off by talking about some guy called Jeff Monson, who, if I'm not mistaken, was a fighter back in the day. Apparently, he's a Russian propagandist, but I don't really care about him. All I really care about is one man. So the video is about, you know, people selling out to Russia. All we really care about is the part where we get to here.
Hey, higher up on fame. Somebody whose fame transcends the shackles of this mortal realm. Steven Seagal.
I'm Russian. My family are from Vladivostok and Belarus, and
You might know Steven Seagal as an actor, Hollywood badass, and musician, with his iconic dancehall song where he talks about wanting the punani.
Tell me what you really want all night.
I like the video he uses in the background, right? When he's talking about Seagal's song.
Where he talks about wanting the punani.
Tell me what you really want all night. You want the banana, simple meaning, they want the body, they want the banana.
But you might not have known he is actually a Russian asset.
President Putin would be the best. I'm very looking forward to it.
Steven Seagal, an actor who was so popular that he was accused of sexual assault and rape. No way he would ever do this.
You've been very much caught up in all the allegations of sexual harassment. You had a rape allegation against you, and I wonder how you deal with all that.
That's when the big boy just strolled off. That was That was peak Seagal era, when he had the slick back hair, the sunglasses, the giant ring on his finger. That was when he was, I think it was full zen at that point.
Hello, Steven Seagal.
Hello? No, he's
Steven
gone.
Actually met Putin at a party with other diplomats and talked about, you guessed it, martial arts. This party was at Putin's house, and they became friends.
Hold on, let me try something. Let's try this. Bear with me for a sec. In the meantime, I'll just we'll do this. Talk amongst yourselves momentarily while I just sort something out. Shut up. All right, that's the one I want.
That's what I'm going to use. So if I change it to a different mode here, now I'm picking up in the front and the back of the microphone. Let's say maybe I'm doing an interview.
All right, I'm going to try that now.
And
I'm going to go there. We'll see if that works. That might help the situation. Does that make... Okay, now you guys let me know if it makes the audio better on your end.
got somebody sitting on this side of the table, and I'm here. Well, we can have the microphone pick up the front and the back. So if I come over to the side a little, that should lose some pickup of me.
I'm going to test this shit out now. We're going to test this shit out. See if is it any better? One sec. Let's start off with... Okay, let's see.
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not fucking talk about Fight Club. Merry Christmas, you...
Here we go. I just this, by the way, these are some famous lines from movies. Way better still. Okay, so don't look at it. These are some Seagal quotes that I Oh, sorry, we'll get back to that in a sec. I just want to check that. All right, I get sidetracked. Where were we? We're watching a video about Seagal being a Russian asset.
Quote unquote. Like Jeff Munson, he was granted citizenship by Vlad himself. However, he never renounced his American citizenship. Despite this, he also holds a position in the Russian government. His title is Special Representative for Russia, U.S. Cultural Links, Cultural and Historical Heritage in a Voluntary Capacity. Putin actually awarded Seagal the Order of Friendship, which was announced on the Russian government internet portal. The order recognizes people who Russia considers to have contributed to better international relations between them and the outside world. Yep.
In fairness, Seagal has been what's the word? I had a blank. Credited. He's been credited with helping out previously by American politicians. That's what I'm saying. Say what you will about him, but he's helped out a lot. He's helped out. It doesn't. He's helped out a lot. Seagal has basically saved probably the world from Russia, American nukes. We just don't know about it. Behind the scenes, though, 100%. I mean, he received a 2016. He's got a Serbian passport, a Russian passport, and an American passport. So he's a citizen in 3 countries, possibly 4, maybe even Belarus. Who knows? Well, he's the first private citizen, Dino, to dismantle a nuclear bomb. It's funny you mention that. He's the first private citizen ever to dismantle or to disarm a nuclear bomb. For those of you not aware, that basically means he paid some money to a Japanese charity and they gave him that title. That is the truth. That is the truth.
between them and the outside world. Yes, Steven Seagal got this award somehow. Seagal has been involved with Putin for quite some time now, but after the invasion of Ukraine, this shot up to straight glazing. He was even at Putin's most recent inauguration.
Among the audience were pop stars, sports stars, and religious leaders. Even...
Sorry, Marza, did you say something, bud? Where are you? I missed something. I'm not ignoring you. I just missed some of the chat sometimes. Did you say something to me? Oh, one of these days you'll be arrested for unlawful pissing while on stream. Sorry, Miser, mate, I missed it. I'm a bit stoned, and I think I apologize. But yes, I don't piss while I'm on stream. I go away and piss. I'm not pissing in a container or a bottle while I'm talking to you guys. That would just be obscene.
A former Hollywood action hero.
Why do you support Vladimir Putin, Mr. Seagal?
I can't answer questions that stupid.
He also trained Serbian police in Aikido, and I feel for the Serbians on this one.
And
Their police
Russians.
must be extra brutal when they arrest people with moves like this. Now, as Russia recognizes this man...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but do you reckon that guy was having a bit of a feel of Seagal's balls? If that was me, I'd give a quick grab. I don't know who else would. We're gonna start a poll. If you were in this situation, would you sneak in a quick grab of the Seagal hog and meatballs? I'm just saying. I mean, in this situation, if I was down there, right, and I had my hand between his legs, which is what's happening, whether he likes it or not, his hands, okay, like bam, 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 bam. It's in there. It's in there. He could just easily, even though it's twisted, he could sneak a quick grab. Like he could just, you know what I'm saying? What do you reckon? I'd have a crack. You got to do it. You got to have a go.
Now, as Russia recognizes...
Don't bullshit, Dino. You've always wanted to know what Seagal's packing down there, all right? Don't bullshit me. You want to know if he's got some fucking horse shit going on, if it's smooth, if it's shaved like a baby. It could be smooth like a marble, man. You don't know. It might be smooth like a marble. He might be, what do they call those? What are those ones called? Alopecia. He might be those alopecia motherfuckers where he looks like a bald 72-year-old baby's dick.
Recognizes this man as improving their international relations, but how does he feel about Ukraine, really?
This war that we are currently embroiled in was started and financed by the West.
For a guy whose whole career and livelihood was started by Western media and Hollywood, he sure likes to blame the West for every problem Russia is facing. A man who's allegedly involved with Eastern European mafias who fund his straight-to-Pirate Bay movies to launder money is a...
Well, I mean, in fairness, that guy's... I mean, I don't want to call you up on this, Ghost Gum, because it's a good video, mate, and I appreciate the shout-out. But it's very difficult to find a Seagal video on Pirate Bay. You're more likely to find it on, to be honest, on Tubi or on YouTube, because people don't really want to pirate Seagal videos, unfortunately. It's difficult to find. I've looked. Trust me, I've looked. I mean, you can get for some Mark for Death and some big ones, but yeah, nah, you can't find them on Pirate Bay. It's almost impossible.
Course, in support of a senseless war that's killed hundreds of thousands of people. But he's been on the Ukraine hate train for a while, so much so that he was banned from Ukraine for 5 years in 2017 for his association with Putin. Given that it's probably indefinite now, I think this move has done wonders for the Ukrainian people. Also, on behalf of the Russian government, Seagal was put in charge with making the public claim that Ukraine is responsible for prisoner of war deaths.
Zelensky being responsible for ordering torture.
Just taking a step back, why the fuck is this man in charge of making any public statements for a world government? My theory is Putin's...
I mean, look how graceful he is right now. That was in the movie The Asian Connection, by the way, for those of you that might remember. Asian Connection.
Government. My theory is Putin's unaware of how much of a laughingstock Seagal is back in America. He thinks he's still that Hollywood badass he was at one point.
Vladimir Putin.
Steve,
I guarantee you 100%. When he gave me credit for taking some clips, for a lot of the clips,
he was at one point.
This definitely came from me. 100% sure this one came from me. Because I know the zoom in, I zoomed in on his face on purpose in my clip. So I feel proud. I'm gonna say I feel like one of my kids have gone off somewhere and achieved something. You know, like he's made it. This clip made it somewhere. It made it to this guy's channel. He's got 400,000 subscribers. We made it, guys. We made it.
Vladimir Putin. Steven Seagal is so deep in the Russian propaganda pipeline that he made a state-sponsored documentary, In the Name of Justice, which released in October of 2024. Not Out for Justice or True Justice, by the way. And it's really, really good. In this documentary, Steven Seagal communicates with victims of
I dare say this would have come from me as well.
Ukrainian nationalists in the Donbass, a war-torn region.
Some of this, anyway.
Of Ukraine, because that's what a victim of trauma needs. This phase. He also visited the recently besieged city of Mariupol, where, regardless of which side you trust, thousands of people died here, including innocent civilians. Seagal thought.
So this guy actually did like a video about the topic of what's going on, whereas I was just more interested in the big man. I mean, this guy's talking about the Ghost Gum's talking about the actual going on of what's going on, whereas I was more interested in what the big man was doing in the video, because you know that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That this would be a good place to go and film his documentary, and of course, it wouldn't be a Steven Seagal.
That's the first thing I was thinking of, Pork too. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just poking out in the right places. It looks trimmed, but still sloppy, like a sloppy but trimmed goatee.
That this would be a good place to go and film his documentary, and of course, it wouldn't be a Steven Seagal feature film without him pretending to be a badass expert on something he definitely isn't an expert in.
So, if you look at the structure from the outside and the inside, it sure looks like a rocket or a missile to me.
Even though it's
now, how the fuck would he know what a rocket or missile looks like? How often? I mean, how often? Other than movies, how often is he? How often has he been in a situation where he's seen a real rocket or missile explode? Let's just be real.
Or a missile to me.
Even though it's mostly dubbed over in Russian, it's funny to see Steven Seagal fatly walk around a war-torn region pretending to be a badass. Actually, I'm not sure if it's funny or tragic. Maybe a bit of dark comedy. It's difficult to find this documentary anywhere because it was produced by the Russian state, and it's also tough to say much about the content because it's even harder to find one with English subs. But I think if Putin wants to end this thing, he better send in his most dangerous soldier with a sprayed-on hairline who spends all of his time in a chair, even in his new movies.
He does.
If you want a whole video on Seagal's antics that don't have to do with Russia, I made a video on that, so go check it out if you're interested. Seagal is maybe the most unintentionally funny man on the planet. In the meantime, check out this clip of him dancing in Chechnya.
That's the original clip of him dancing.
Steven is probably the perfect example of what I'm talking about. He was clearly recruited to put a Western face to the Putin regime, yet he's probably done more harm than good to Russia's public image. And I think this illustrates why this is so frustrating. Russia has an incredibly rich culture, great music, movies, and alcohol. They have some of the largest natural resource deposits in the world. They are a global...
I meant Sharpie earlier, not scripted. Yeah, that's all right, Ernesto. The whole point is to be baked here, mate. That's the whole point, is to be baked here. Get home office. Everyone wants. What do you mean? No woman wants to go sausage? He had 3 women at once at one point. Do you know? He had a wife in Japan. He was married to Adriana LaRusso in America, and then he was banging Kelly LeBrock at the same time. He had 3 bitches legally going on at the same time. He makes Vlad missile explode. Hey yo. Well done, too, bro. I like it. I'm not above simple jokes like that. In fact, I lean into them. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Superpower that have so much potential, yet they continuously squander it in favor.
Now he's married to a Mongolian lady, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe she's Mongolian. She used to be in like some Mongolian performing group. I can't remember what her name is, but I think it's Mongolian anyway.
Of corruption, stupid wars that result in needless deaths, and more money spent on propaganda than spent on the roads.
I agree with everything you're saying right there. In any country. And honestly, you could say that not just about Russia, you could say that about every single one of our countries. The amount of money they spend on, weapons and shit in the name of protection or war, they could have actually spent on the fucking citizens. And that's not including the money that's being sent overseas. But anyway, I digress.
For example, instead of propping up YouTubers that highlight what's cool about Russian culture, like Bald and Bankrupt and No Fuckers, they censor these people and force them to leave the country. They would rather enlist the likes of the goobers we talked about in this video to spout propaganda. I think Bald and Bankrupt put it best.
But as we wait for our taxi to come, it just reminds me once again that there is no country in the world that likes to shoot itself at its own foot like Russia. The one person online that had the bollocks to stand up and represent Russia in a good light and to show how great it is and its people, and the government bans me. It's unreal.
Now, what's the future of Russia? Everyone claims to know, but in reality, no one really knows. Regardless of what propaganda you believe, we can all agree that Seagal should be sent out on the front lines to handle this situation. It'd be over in days.
See, this guy agrees with us. See, he 100% agrees with us.
Should be sent out on the front lines to handle this situation. It'd be over in days.
Man, you tight. What it be? What the fuck you gonna do, man? Look at me, to me, we ain't you, man. What it be?
I don't know what that is.
What the fuck you gonna do, man? Look at me, to me.
I mean, I think we can all agree. We can all. No one would have grabbed it. Putin's a player. I've got a picture of Putin. I'm not. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. We'll get back to the quotes now. All right, we're gonna get back to the quotes before I forget. So I made Seagal say some things in some voices from some famous movies. Let's call it.
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Obviously,
the first rule of Fight Club.
Shut up. That first one obviously is from what's it called, Planet of the Apes. Actually, let's see if everyone can guess what movie. Let's play a game. Let's see if everyone can guess what movies they're from. I just gave you the first answer.
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
All right, so the answer to that one obviously is Planet of the Apes. Let's see. Let's combine Seagal's awesome voice with being able to guess who it is. All right, go. Bam.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not fucking talk about Fight Club.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Does anyone know what movie that's from? What movie was that from?
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule...
I mean, I feel like that's too easy. If you don't know that, then you don't deserve to be knowing anything about movies. I know. It's too easy. A movie we can't speak of. All right, next one. Ready?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and have a happy new year.
All right, that one's a little bit harder. All right, I'll play it for you one more time.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and have a happy new year.
All right, what's that second one? Fast and the Furious 14. You got it, Havad. These are obviously all very easy, by the way. I just wanted Seagal to say famous movie lines.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I like how he kind of sighs at the end.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
That's it. Whoever's first in's a winner, really. I mean, it's just based on the Predator. I like that, Dino. I like that random stupidity in there. I like it. Titanic too. Good.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
Now, the AI kind of went weird on that one at the end. The AI went rogue.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
I didn't ask it to do the but it did.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
That's obvious.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Okay, the last one's my favorite, right? The China salesman. All these quotes are coming from Pornhub. All right, the last one's my favorite.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have.
Whoa.
But what I do have.
What happened there? Why did it go quieter all of a sudden? It was fucking louder before.
I don't know who you are.
Okay, that's better. Let's do that. Let's try that.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills I have acquired over a very long career, skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you.
that's that's a good point. No, anyway, it wasn't really trying to get you to guess it. They're all obvious movies. I'll make it more difficult next time. Don't worry. It was just for a bit of fun. But I'm having a good old time tinkering away. Christmas vacation. All right. I think that's the end of that. Now I had a quick look about Steven Seagal. I search every week. I search for Steven Seagal, right? Hey Seagal, there is no movie. There is no movie coming. I've retired now. All I do now is solve wars, stop wars in various countries. A Good Man was a great movie. It wasn't he should be called A Great Man, not A Good Man. That's what I'm saying. Should be a great man, not a good man. Now I search every week for Steven Seagal just in YouTube, and I go to recently uploaded to see what people upload. And there is no shortage of Steven Seagal videos, ranging from
Steven Seagal, a man whose journey transcends Hollywood and takes him to the realm of international diplomacy and cultural preservation. Known for his unshakable tough guy persona.
I mean, there's just AI videos everywhere. Space Ice released a True Justice compilation. That's pretty good. That's a smart move. I might release a season 1 of full compilation of season 1 Lawman and see how that goes. They're only short videos anyway. It's a good move. It's a smart man. Bruce Lee's insane fight with Steven Seagal captured on camera.
I think Bruce Lee was very unique, like any other human being.
There was no fight caught on camera. I mean, what's he showing?
It didn't last long, and that Steven Seagal was so messed up.
This guy just makes up stuff. It's not even real. He just makes up shit. There was no fight between the two of them. What happens when Steven Seagal fought Dwayne Johnson? They didn't fight. Steven Seagal never fought Dwayne Johnson. How do these people just make... This guy's got 20,000 views on a video that clearly is not even real. I don't understand. Who's watching this shit? Some sort of moron, space mice. Biker mice from Mars. Okay, we got a tragic loss. Steven Seagal passes away. His legacy will live on forever.
In Lansing, Michigan, Seagal's journey to
AI
fame began with his
I love the way it says it. Listen to the way it plays. Listen to the way AI works, right?
Steven Seagal, an iconic figure in the world of action cinema, is renowned for his martial arts prowess, distinctive
I don't know if he's renowned for his martial arts prowess.
film roles, and multifaceted career.
I don't know about multifaceted career either. Let's calm down.
Born on April 10th, 1952, in Lansing, Michigan, Seagal's journey to fame began.
Let's call him Lansing, Michigan Seagal. Lansing, Michigan Seagal. Lansing, Michigan Seagal. Apparently. So he passed away.
April 10th, 1950.
He didn't, but you know, this guy got 0 views, and so he should. The evolution of Steven Seagal, that's bullshit. Some guy did it. Some guy did a re-upload. Let's watch this.
Yeah. Okay, misses the first one. Next shot. Oh, so close. But then when he does get the guy, it's even.
That's pretty funny.
Shoots him. Jelly flies out.
That was a lot of.
I'll give him that. That was pretty funny. But some guy re-uploaded that. What really happened to Steven Seagal? I don't know what the hell this guy is. Steven Seagal versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. AI. See, AI is all over this shit now. Not just a 5-minute talk. He taught him how to be champions with many things. He taught him how to punch. Alex Pereira, punch through the gloves. He taught him many things. That's great. He's put a bit of Hadaway under there. A bit of Hadaway under there. Three minutes ago, heartbreaking news stunned 72-year-old Steven Seagal. So again, what is it 3 minutes ago? It's just bullshit.
I really don't remember the exact circumstances, but I believe there was some kind of an event where
Steven Seagal's journey from a martial arts prodigy.
See, man, it's just lies. It's just all lies. Just lies. They just lie. These scumbags. That's handsome. Look how handsome he is. Now, who do you think is uploading this shit? I mean, it's one thing for me to make an ironic video and a channel, you know, kind of celebrating the brilliance of the great man. But what is the outcome of? What's the point of this? Why would you play this? What is this achieving? What are you trying to get across here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just 5 pictures of Seagal with some music underneath it. What is the point of it? Yeah, I think it is teens. There's I see a lot of videos where it just makes no sense. Steven Seagal reveals his most dangerous Aikido technique. Here's a Buddhist with an ulcer. What the fuck is this?
Have you ever wondered what it's like to work
Okay, this should be interesting.
alongside a Hollywood star with a reputation as colorful as their film roles? Brian Cox, a seasoned actor known for his powerful performances, recently shared his experiences with Steven Seagal during the making of The Glimmer Man. Before diving into the story,
Just play the
HBO's Succession,
just play the
Encounter
fucking
with
story.
Features the actors Campbell, portrayed by meant for the people.
Just play what he fucking said.
Campbell, portrayed by Keenan Ivory Wayans, as they hunt the serial killer. Cox plays Mr. Smith.
Oh, what's going on? What am I missing?
Character from
Is Cat going?
Cole's past, adding depth to the narrative.
I do reply to the comments, usually verbally, not in written form. But there's a lot of conversation going on because everyone's just talking amongst themselves.
Cox recounted a memorable moment during filming when Seagal opted out of delivering lines not meant for the camera. Instead of frustration, Cox felt relieved.
Yeah, that was shit. That guy just wasted essentially 3.5 minutes of my life that I'm never going to get back. All right, is there anything you guys want me to chuck on before we call it a do? I think I've covered everything. Let me just have a quick look. Go movie quotes. We did what's coming next week. I said what's coming. Once I deal with the condo situation, the plan is this little Michigan. Lansing, Michigan Seagal. That's his name now. Lansing, Michigan Seagal. According to that AI video. Look up Dave Blunt's sexual frustration. This video. There's a lot. That's a lot to take in right there. Who's Dave Blunt? James Lade. There's just way too much shit coming at me right now. Who's this fat dude? A video. Yeah. What the fuck is that? This guy should be in hospital. Why is he viral? For just being fat?
Rappers endangered their life.
I don't need a whole fucking video on him, but what's this guy's deal? Wow. He is rotund. that guy's round, man. He's round. Thanks, Extion. I appreciate it, man. Happy New Year to you, my friend, and to Paul. Let's not forget Jose and Billy. Jose and Billy. They're putting the effort this year to try and make their way into the Hall of Fame. Obviously, they're not quite Paul level yet, but yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. But thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. And thank Paul. Let's thank Paul for the year we've had. Thank you all as well, but thank Paul. We'll get to the thank yous because I'm going to do a live stream on New Year's Day. So that's the plan. Assuming I have somewhere to do that, I should say at this point. The plan is to do one Wednesday night, Thursday morning. That's the plan. Jose and Billy, they are going places. But yeah, we'll say that Happy New Year's when we wrap up. It's too early for that. We've probably got another 5 or 10. We'll wrap it up at the hour mark. At the hour mark. Thanks, Joyful man. I had fun. We're not going to finish up yet. We'll wrap it up at the hour mark. I think we'll just wrap it up at 2 hours. Let's set a goal. Let's just set an arbitrary time. Costa Rica, nice man. That's awesome. Well, you know what? Let's just spend instead of watching Tubby, let's just talk for the next. I've seen this fat dude. It might be time to make a video about Dave Blunts. I'll put him in my little book. At this point, I just need a solid base so I can start working because I've got a whole book full of shit. Dave Blunts, fat rapper, really fat. The goal is to get into the place, obviously, body positive. You know, if he hooks up with Lizzo, by the way, Lord help all the body positive fucking people in the world. It's gonna be a scary thought. Yeah, could you imagine those two traveling together? Lizzo, I really wanted to hook up with Lizzo. That would be the best. Seriously, I don't know who's bigger out of the two, but that would be the best. The cup's full of gravy, all right. All right, so what's everyone up to this week? Quaint. What's everyone going on? What everyone got planned for New Year's? Oh, shit. I'm going to look up something in the meantime. Someone else said, I don't know if I read right or not. No, I didn't read it right. I am. I've got skid mark jocks, mate. I literally just took these off my ass before after taking a shit and put them on my head. My plan for New Year's is to do absolutely nothing, by the way. I will be, like I said, New Year's Day, I'll be streaming on Wednesday night, your guys' time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The plan is to do a stream. We're going to be delving into an old favorite of mine. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. It's off topic to Seagal. So midweek streams is just going to be nothing to do with Seagal at all for the most part. It's just going to be us watching shit together for a bit of fun and just a bit of a catch up. There'll always be Seagal related shit. Who am I kidding? But it's not going to be primarily focused on him. I want to watch some interesting videos that I find and I save to my watch later and stuff, or to my playlists, my alternative playlists. But my New Year's, I'm going to be going to the local market literally down the road from me, assuming I'm still here, which I hope I'm not, but I probably will be. I'm just going to be going to the local market. I'll have a couple of beverages and then I'll come home and get back to work. But the most important thing is to find myself a base where I can just hunker down and get to working. I'm doing a threesome this new. Nice. Does that involve you, your missus, and your hand, Deacon Miser, or is that an actual third party? Porn on New Year's, Dino? Well, you know, treat yourself, Dino. You can pretty much just watch porn anytime, mate. Don't have to save it for New Year's Eve. You can watch porn anytime. Don't just save it for New Year's Eve. I should put some background music on. And what better to put on than well, let's put on some. I'll put on quietly. Some mood music in the background, you know, just some mood music while we have a bit of a chat. You know, just let it play quietly in the background so you can still hear me, but the music's going quietly, you know. Feels like an ASMR kind of sex lounge we got going on now, you know. All right, I'm gonna go back to, because I'm not really putting anything on the screen, so the best way would be to get my fat head on while we have a bit of a chat. We can get more intimate with my big noggin on the screen now. Oh, you're making a porno. Okay. I like your style. I like your style, Dino. All right. Who's involved? How many dudes? Are there any ladies or is it just dudes? What's going on? Just on, I mean, obviously there's ladies, but what's the numbers like? Is the ratio in your favor? Is it more of a pie, less of a sausage fest, or where's Scotty? Scotty's back, is he? Seagull song. Which Seagull song? Oh, you want the eating seagulls? You want the one where he's eating seagulls, Scotty? You want that just because Glowing's not gonna love it. Glowing ain't gonna love it. That's for sure. You cat and your dog. I like how it's got the music. Can you actually hear the music silently playing in the background? It's supposed to be like sexy and mood setting, you know. Seagal eats seagulls. All right, I've got it. Where is it? I gotta find it. Ooh. I don't know what I did with it. That's a good point. Okay. I think I found it. All right, I got it. You sure you want this? Where is it? All right, here it comes. All right, it's coming back. We're bringing it back. Shut up, AI lady. No one's talking to you. All right, we'll finish off with a couple of classics, and then we'll wrap them up. Ready? Today. I'll be back. He's got muscles made of steel. Eagle wings his favorite meal. On the shore, he stands tall. Hunting seagulls, that's his call. Every bite makes him strong. Building power all day long. Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Keeps him strong, you know it's wrong. Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Never lunch to make him raw. Plays fast, but he's unfazed. Eyes on seagulls, they're amazed. Nothing stops him when he eats. Gains his strength with each bird's beak. Oh, they fly and they soar. What his hunger craves. It's pretty awesome. Feathers fall when he's done. Strong and now he's number one. Somehow this guy got it to turn images into AI. I don't know how you do that kind of shit. Obviously, I don't have the skills for that. But this guy's kind of got it to be able to, be photos into real life. I don't know how he did that shit, but that's quite amazing. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, keeps him strong, you know it's wrong. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, never lies to make him wrong. All right, genius work there. All right, and then we'll play one more, and then we'll finish up with just a little bit of a chat and bye-bye. It's all right. I'll have a look on his face. Again, these guys are way better at shit than I am. I don't know whose body he's using there. Oh, he's got no arms right now, or hands, but again, I don't know who he's using, but it's not perfect, but it's still pretty awesome. Zian, why those guys tried to hurt me? Because I tell them you're no good fighter, and their mother have sex with mules. What? Why? I watched that movie way too many times. Way too many times. One of my favorite movies, if we're being honest. feeling so good today. I love how here he beats himself up. Here's a little bit. LA gets a bit confused. What movie am I talking about? Kickboxer, bro. Kickboxer. Van Damme's. No, Kickboxer. Not Bloodsport, Miser. Kickboxer. Bloodsport was the one in the Kumite. In the Kumite. All right, my friends. We'll finish up there. Before we go, everyone have a awesome Happy New Year's. If you're looking to dress yourself in some sexy outfits, check out the range of Seagalian shirts that are happening. They make good for making yourself look sexy. I'm not going to sell it to you, but if you want to look awesome, you get like a buy two get one free shit going on right now. I'm gonna wipe some of the old school ones and start with a new one soon, new shirts, because I'm kind of getting a bit better with the designs, I think. But I love you all, my friends. Thank you all for your support this year. I will see you on the 1st of January, hopefully, assuming I'm there. I should do a Bloodsport video, Dino. Sorry, I just caught that. And I should do a Time Cop review. I'll start doing Van Damme movies. I know he's the Antichrist. I know Joker's going to hate it. But, yeah, JCVD Satan's got some awesome films, if we're being honest. Issues are hilarious. Thanks for that channel, Dino. But I appreciate you all, my friends. Thank you very much. I'll see you all soon anyway. Have a good New Year. Be safe. Don't drink too much, but make sure you just drink some shit. In the meantime, again, thank you all for your support, and thank you for keeping the channel alive. You're all legends. I really do appreciate it. Turning up here every week. You don't have to, but I do like spending my time with you guys on a Sunday. More than anyone else, really. You become my new family and friends, and I appreciate that. Beyond the support, it's just nice to have people to hang out with and not have to talk anything serious and just chill out with. So thank you all for that, and thank you all for being awesome. Love you all. See you soon. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.